Ever bought gloves that looked tough but fell apart when you actually used them? Yeah, that's frustrating and way too common, as some gloves are bulky, some kill your grip, and others barely protect you when it matters most. But the right tactical gloves should protect, flex, breathe, and still give you precision without feeling like a compromise. Since finding the right gloves is harder than it sounds, we've done the hard part for you. So, today, we've got 15 best options that give you that ultimate protection, grip, and confidence you need without slowing you down. Updated price and purchase links are provided in the video description for your convenience. Let's get started. Some gloves are either too bulky or make it awkward to use your phone or other devices. So check out the Viktos Operatus XP gloves. They start by solving that problem with a high-dexterity design that keeps your action smooth without getting in the way. These gloves are built with a stretchy, moisture-wicking polyester mesh on the back of the hand and an AX suede microfiber palm that grips well. Because of that focus on dexterity and comfort, the Operatus XP is a go-to for shooters and tactical professionals who want something lightweight and practical. The palm and thumb are reinforced to resist slide bites and abrasion from stippled trigger guards, and the touchscreen-compatible fingertips let you check your phone or range app without peeling your gloves off. There's even an adjustable wrist closure so the fit stays snug during fast movements. And most people praise these gloves for how natural they feel, especially when you're handling gear all day and don't want that bulky, stiff, gloved feel on your hands. As they are so lightweight, so don't expect to drag them through super rough surfaces every day. If your priority is quick, confident handling with basic protection and touchscreen functionality, these are a compelling budget-friendly choice. Next, we've got the 221B Commander gloves, which are built for people who want real hand protection without giving up control, especially in situations where sharp edges, broken glass, or rough gear are common. These gloves use a cut-resistant lining across the palm and fingers, which helps protect your hands during searches, breaching work, or hands-on tasks where accidental cuts are a real risk. And at the same time, the outer material stays flexible. The palm is designed to keep a solid grip even when your hands are sweaty or moving fast, which helps with weapon handling, tools, or duty gear. The fingers are shaped to keep good dexterity, and the touchscreen-compatible fingertips let you use phones, tablets, or vehicle screens without pulling the gloves off. There's also a secure wrist closure that keeps the glove tight and prevents it from sliding around when things get physical. And people really like how these gloves balance protection and flexibility. Many say they feel confident using them for patrol work, training, and search situations where hand injuries are common. So, if your main concern is protecting your hands from cuts while keeping everyday usability, the Commander gloves are a solid, duty-ready option. Now, if you need a glove that feels like an extension of your hand when you're on duty, that's exactly the vibe of the first tactical patrol gloves. They're built to feel natural but still give you solid protection during long work shifts or intense range sessions. These gloves use a machine-washable goatskin leather palm that gives good grip and durability without stiffness, and the lightweight snag-proof stretch fabric hugs your hand without feeling tight or sloppy. The design includes a U-shaped thumb gusset and pistol grip palm cut, so your hand feels secure and balanced when you're handling tools, weapons, or gear. Plus, they've got TouchTac fingertip engineering so you can use your phone or tablet without pulling them off, and the bezel cutout lets them sit comfortably under bigger tactical watches without causing pinches. The perforated sections keep airflow going so your hands don't soak in sweat after a long day. Also, they stay flexible even when you're moving fast. Well, yeah, they're not the beefiest for heavy/protection, but that's part of their design. They're meant for fast, everyday work where control matters most. If you want gloves that feel natural, give you a dependable grip, and still take knocks from daily duty, these are a smart everyday pick. If you prefer effortless wear and breathability without sacrificing grip and protection, then check out the Mechanix M FastFit gloves. These gloves pair a thin, high-dexterity synthetic leather palm with a breathable Trek-Dry mesh on the back of the hand that keeps sweat and heat down during long hours of work or shooting practice. The palm's synthetic leather also lets you tap and swipe on touchscreen devices without pulling your gloves off. In terms of protection, FastFit focuses on giving you enough resistance to everyday abrasion and wear, while keeping your hands agile. The gloves meet industry standards for mechanical resistance and have reinforced thumb and index areas so the spots that see the most stress don't fall apart too quickly. The wide cuff keeps them secure on your wrist so they don't roll or slip when you're in motion. From range days to tactical drills to outdoor work, this design keeps your hands protected against scrapes and surface wear. And as they're thin, so it's quite obvious that if you're rough on them, they can wear faster. Still, for everyday protection that won't slow your hands down, the FastFit's mix of comfort and grip makes them a go-to for casual to serious use. When you want gloves that feel like armor, then have a look at the 221B Warrior gloves. These are built like a fortress for your hands, with level 5 cut and slash protection across both the front and back of the hand. They wrap your palms and fingers in reinforced leather and high-strength materials that resist sharp edges. And they drop in hard thermoplastic knuckle guards that take impact hits so your knuckles don't absorb them. Even with all that beefy protection, these gloves still keep usable hand movement thanks to how they're constructed with multiple quality materials and a snug fit that doesn't feel like thick gauntlets. They also stitch in touch-screen-capable tips on the thumb and index, so you can use phones or other devices without stripping the gloves off. A hook-and-loop wrist strap keeps everything locked down tight, so the gloves don't shift in action. Most people who go heavy on protection love how these handle serious threats from sharp metal edges to rough work surfaces without losing dexterity. But they might feel a bit stiff at first as they're so robust, but that's part of having top-tier cut and impact defense. When you want a glove that guards your hands harder while still staying flexible, Viktos Wartorn gloves step up right after something lightweight. These gloves are built to handle the trouble spots most people face at the range or on tactical jobs. They use a padded mesh chassis that gives a comfy base. Plus, the combative leather reinforcements in the thumb valleys and palm help resist cuts and wear from aggressive edges, so your hands don't take the brunt of recoil or gear motion. A full polymer knuckle plate gives solid backhand impact coverage, and the segmented finger knuckles keep your fingers moving with ease. All fingers get silicone traction printing that boosts grip no matter the weather, and touchscreen-compatible tips on the thumb and trigger finger mean you can check your phone or range apps without sacrificing protection. Also, the wrist has an adjustable cinch closure, so the gloves stay snug and secure even when you're in motion. Folks who've used these usually say they're comfortable and tough for range days, training, or when you're handling gear hard. So if you want something more protective after lighter gloves, these keep your hands covered and agile without feeling bulky. When tasks get rough and you want more than just surface protection, reach for Taclite Kevlar-lined gloves right after something like the Wartorn. These gloves use a Kevlar lining that gives cut and abrasion resistance across the whole hand, which helps when you're handling metal, rope, or sharp edges in heavy use. The palms are made from seamless synthetic leather that stands up to hard work and adds strength without feeling too stiff. On top of that, these gloves have non-skid silicone grips on the palms so your hands don't slip when you're grabbing tools, weapons, or gear in wet or sweaty conditions. The back of the hand is made from lightweight, breathable fabric so your hands stay cooler. They also include touchscreen-friendly fingers, and a TPR adjustable Velcro strap at the wrist keeps dirt, dust, and debris outside the glove while locking the fit down tight. Most people like how these feel tougher and more protective for everyday tactical jobs, construction work, or heavy-use situations. The grip and Kevlar help keep hands safe. So if you need cut resistance and a secure grip without losing touch control, these bring that extra layer of protection you'll appreciate. Moving on to PIG Alpha Full Dexterity T gloves. These are famous for how close they feel to bare hands because of the single-layer palm design. That means only one layer of material touches your grip, giving you better feedback and control on triggers or tools. The conductive leather material on the thumb and trigger finger makes the touchscreen work reliably without stiff layers getting in the way. All the fingers are ventilated so air flows and your hands don't heat up too fast, while the stretch ballistic nylon padded knuckles take the edge off impacts without making the glove bulky. Most people say these feel very natural and give you great dexterity for firearm work or precise tasks, and protect from high heat. So, if you want gloves that protect your hands without dulling your touch, especially for shooting, climbing, or fine tool work, these deliver that blend of feel and functionality. Some people still need solid everyday hand protection. That's where WTactful tactical gloves fit in. They give you a balanced mix of protective features and everyday versatility without feeling too stiff or heavy. These gloves use a durable synthetic leather palm that stands up to abrasion and general wear, giving you confidence when you're gripping weapons, tools, or gear hard. On the back of the hand, you'll find stretch breathable fabric panels that keep airflow going and avoid that sweaty, clammy feel after long use. The gloves also feature touchscreen compatible fingertips, and around the wrist, a hook and loop closure strap keeps them snug, so dirt and dust don't sneak in during work or range time. This combo of grip, flexibility, and simple protections makes them great for those who want everyday tactical use without overpaying. Most people like that. These gloves feel comfortable and work well for a mix of duties, from light work to range trips, and they hold up pretty well for the price. Though they're not the most rugged gloves for serious cut or impact situations, but for general protection and all-around use, they're a sensible choice that gets the job done. Next, we've got Delta Utility, another pair of gloves from the Pig. It offers a tougher overall build with greater coverage for demanding days. These gloves use a durable synthetic leather palm that helps resist abrasion in everyday wear. So when you're grabbing metal, guns, or tools, your hands stay protected and confident. It offers superior dexterity, which is perfect for high-stakes situations. It also features a touchscreen compatible forefinger and thumb, ensuring you stay connected and efficient during use. And the fold-over finger construction eliminates fingertip discomfort. It has a single layer and an updated palm area, with an elastic wrist paired with a bar-tacked paracord pull loop, which allows for a quick on and off. Because of that simple but strong design, these gloves feel solid whether you're doing range drills, outdoor chores, or tactical training. Altogether, these Delta Utility gloves bring together comfort, grip, and durability.
So, let's start with the Mechanix M gloves. If you're out in the field, you know how important it is to keep your hands protected while still having control. These gloves get that right. The TPR knuckles protect against impacts, whether you're moving gear or dealing with tough terrain, but they still give you the flexibility to keep working without missing a beat. What stands out is the D3O padding in the palm. When you're carrying heavy gear or pushing through difficult conditions, it absorbs shock and reduces the strain on your hands. That means less fatigue, so you can keep going longer without feeling worn out. They're also touchscreen compatible, so you don't have to take them off to check your phone or GPS. And the ripstop fabric on the back resists snags and tears, even when you're squeezing through tight spots or rough environments. These gloves help protect your hands, keep you comfortable, and let you stay focused on whatever comes your way. Now, if you need a glove that keeps you comfortable while staying tough, the 511 Taclite 4.0 gloves might be just what you're looking for. These gloves are built with nylon ribspan that stretches and breathes, so they fit snug and move with you without feeling too tight. It's a big deal when you're out there doing anything that requires flexibility. The sheepskin palm is a standout feature. It's responsive, so you won't feel like you're losing any control, even when you're handling delicate gear or tools. And if you need to use your phone or tech while you're on the move, no problem. These gloves are touchscreen compatible, making them ideal for anyone who needs to stay connected in the field. One thing I really like is the adjustable hook and loop wrist closure. It gives you a snug, secure fit that's easy to adjust. And the sweat wipe cuff on the wrist is perfect for those moments when the heat's on and you need to wipe your brow without taking your gloves off. These gloves are made to handle the demands of the job. Whether you're out on a mission or just need something that performs, the Taclite 4 has you covered in a practical, comfortable way. Now, this one, the Magpul Gloves 2.0. It lets you move fast without sacrificing protection. They're super lightweight, but tough at the same time. It's like they were made to feel like a second skin, so you don't lose any of your natural movement. The suede palm is something we appreciate because it helps you keep a solid grip, even when things get slick. Whether you're holding gear or working with a firearm, you're going to feel that control. The narrow forefinger is a nice touch, too. It lets you get the perfect control over the trigger and selector without any awkwardness. One thing we love about these gloves is the touch screen compatibility. You can still use your phone or adjust gear without having to take them off, which is such a nice bonus in the field. And they fit great. The compression-molded neoprene cuff keeps everything snug, but it doesn't feel tight or uncomfortable. Plus, the reinforced pull tab makes them easy to take off when you're done. If you're looking for something that's all about comfort, durability, and flexibility, the Magpul Gloves 2.0 will do the job. Most tactical gloves sacrifice sensitivity for durability, but this one, the MOG Target Light Duty, gives you both. The deck suede palm is only 0.6 millimeter thick, making them super light but still durable. It's like having nothing there, but with just enough protection when you need it. The grip is solid, thanks to TacGrip technology. Whether you're dealing with dry or wet surfaces, these gloves will keep your hold steady. And if you need to pull up your phone or use any touch screens, the thumb and index are touchscreen compatible, which is always a nice touch, right? Also, these gloves are very flexible. The flex joints in the fingers give you that natural range of motion. Plus, they've got no seams on the tips of the fingers, so when you're handling gear or checking something, you're not losing any precision. There's even a patch on the side for added durability, especially if you're crawling around or need extra protection. And the noiseless cuff? Perfect for when you need to stay low and undetected. Bare hands can only handle so much, right? Sweat, rain, cold, all those things that get in the way of a good grip. But that's where the 221B Recon gloves come in. Think of them as an upgrade to your bare hands. When you first put them on, you'll notice how snug they are, like a second skin. No loose fabric getting in the way. The Max Grip tech on the palms feels like your hands are coated in rubber, but without the bulky feel. Whether you're dealing with a wet gun, sweaty tools, or slick gear, your grip stays solid. And even though the back of the gloves is tough enough to handle rough surfaces, the fingers still move with ease, so you're never restricted. Need to check your phone or swipe through your screen. The Smart Touch fingertips let you do it all without even thinking about it. Precision is key there, and these gloves deliver.
So that was our video on the 15 best tactical gloves for ultimate protection. Let us know your favorite pick in the comment section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.